Wenger's returned to the Emirates. Don't worry, we haven't been sacked. Hello everyone, welcome to episode 5 of our Football Manager 2018 save with Arsenal. Today we're playing two very important games in the grand scheme of our season. Today actually marks our half season in this game against Chelsea. We play against Chelsea first off, and then Arsene Wenger comes back to the Emirates because he has just took charge of Liverpool. We'll talk a little bit about that later, but before we get into anything here, we've got a big game against Chelsea today. As you can see, we're not doing too well in the Premier League at the moment. We've got 30 points so far, but what I do have to say is the table's incredibly close. Between Fulham in 10th and Wolves in 3rd, there is only a 5-point gap, and that just shows how overpowered Wolves are, but again, we'll gloss over that. But we're only 2 points off the Champions League place, but to be honest, form's been a little bit rocky since I last been with you. So last time I was with you folks, we played against Marseille and Manchester United, and believe it or not, in the 6 games after that, we've only got 2 wins. Now the first one after that was against Fulham, and Fulham actually took the lead early on. Alex Sanchez got a goal back 64 minutes in. We actually went 2-1 up, courtesy of an Iron Robben goal, but Andrei Schürrle scored straight away back at the other end to make it a draw. And because El Neni missed a penalty, for some reason, well, not for some reason, but because El Neni missed a penalty, we only drew that match. It's a bit unfortunate, definitely 2 points lost though against the newly promoted Fulham. Then our second game at the Emirates went surprisingly well. Lacazette performed well again, as he has really the whole season now. His average rating is a 7.08, which doesn't look brilliant in the grand scheme of things, but he has scored 16 goals from 25 appearances, albeit we've 8 of them coming off the bench. But 3-0's a good result. Mkhitaryan contributing with a goal, but Lacazette with a penalty goal and also a goal in the 24th minute, and that was a really good result. Then we went to RB Leipzig for the last game in our Europa League group. Now, we only drew with them. Iron Robben got an early goal, 51 minutes in. And then Augustin, as you may know from my early RB Leipzig save, did get one back to make it 1-1. But luckily, in the end, we did finish top of the group, courtesy of a Marseille whooping over Celtic of 2-0. And as a result, we have got Volskia from the Ukraine Premier League in the next round. Hopefully that should be one which can quite easily get through. Then back to the Premier League, we've only had 4 points in those 3 games. We beat Crystal Palace 1-0 with a Lacazette penalty. Lacazette did actually have another penalty, but couldn't quite do it. Then we came against an equally defensive side in Cardiff. Palace and Cardiff very similar in the way they defend, and we just couldn't get past them, simple as. And then we had a game against Everton, in which actually McCarthy got sent off the 49th minute in. We pushed forward, and for some reason because of that, Sigurdsson got a goal, and we ended up losing that one. Our first loss actually since that Manchester United game. So, not the best of runs, but I suppose 1 to 8 points in 5 games isn't the worst in the world. But again, it's not the best. And to be honest, I'm not very optimistic about this Chelsea or Liverpool game. But hopefully, we can go for a little bit. A little bit of transfer news as well. Carl Jenkinson does join Middlesbrough on the 1st of January for 2.6 million. To be honest, we're never going to use it. We've got Lichtsteiner as well as Bellerin, and even Mustafi who can play on that right back position. So I just don't see the point of Jenkinson being there anymore. He's not going to improve, and his current ability as well as his potential is going to be a good player for Championship side. So I'm happy for him to go to Middlesbrough and play competitive football, and we also get 2.6 million out of it. So well worth it in the end. So in terms of our tactics then for this first game of the episode against Chelsea, we've got Petr Cech in goal. He's back in goal because he's moaning about first team football. Now we can't win. Before Leno started playing, he was moaning about first team football, and then Cech started moaning. So we've got to kind of rotate him a little bit. I'm sure probably Cech might go the end of the season if he decides to retire perhaps. But then we've got Lichtsteiner, Koscielny, Mustafi and Monreal in defence. Really, Lichtsteiner and Monreal are just for rotational purposes. We've got Xhaka and Ramsey in the middle today with Mkhitaryan, Ozil and Welbeck in the attacking midfield positions. And then we've got Lacazette up front because Aubameyang hasn't scored for us in 10 appearances. So I'm pretty worried about Aubameyang actually. Actually, should we play... Yeah, we'll play Robben over Mkhitaryan. Give him a game against his old club Chelsea. That'll hopefully reignite him. We'll actually play Torreira as well over Ramsey. I've just noticed there's a few players in there that really shouldn't be. So I've put them few in there. And hopefully we do well against Chelsea. Now, we are about halfway into this season now. And, we're doing decently. We're not doing fantastically, but we're not doing terribly. We're not like Liverpool, who are in 12th and have been and Klopp's been sacked because of it. But if you have a look quickly there at the Chelsea formation, can we go back to it again? I don't think we can. But they were playing a very narrow formation. So I think we're definitely going to have to exploit the flanks today, which is something I'm going to look to do. Very wide, yep, slightly deeper. Yep, I'm happy with all them instructions. We'll put the attackers quite high up, and then the defenders, we'll bolster the defence, basically, with some... with some midfielders and defenders that are quite far back. But apart from that, let's get into it. The tunnel, you've left Aubameyang out. Oh, he did have injury problems, so it's not like we're saying, why have you left Aubameyang? How dare you? It's rather, he's been injured, so, is he going to come back anytime soon? But in terms of this series, we'll talk a little bit about the series for a little bit. I'm very happy with how it's gone so far in terms of the views. You guys seem to be enjoying it every time it's coming out, which is fantastic. And I'm also enjoying it too. It's really nice coming up to FM19. Now, I think I've worked it out. I think there's... I don't know the numbers off the top of my head, but I think basically there's exactly the amount of time currently on the current schedule of 3 videos a week to get 2 seasons of this series done before we go to FM19. Now, let's just check this chance. Robben through to Lacazette. And that's all from Lacazette. Dear me, let's try and forget that ever happened. But there's room for 2 series of this, including the current one. Now, my question is to you folks, and let me know down in the comments. I'd love to see some comment participation on this. Should I just do a 1-season save with Arsenal and go for a season elsewhere in a separate save, not in this save? Or should I do the 2 seasons here? Let me know in the comments. But back onto the game. Robben, former Chelsea player, of course, into Welbeck. And oh my God, what a header that is from Danny Welbeck. I wasn't expecting that at all. Sure, it was a header. You're not telling me he did that with his foot. It seemed a little bit too slow to me to be a goal with his feet. Let's have a look. Torreira. Put it to Xhaka. Nice ball through, actually, to Robben on the right wing there. And Robben into the box. And Welbeck, that is a lovely header. There was no chance that... What's his name now, the Chelsea goalkeeper? Because Courtois left, hasn't he? I don't remember it being him. Aziril Balaga. They bought him from Bilbao, didn't they? For something stupid like 70 million. To be fair, I'm criticising that, and then I'm just sitting here as a Liverpool fan who's just bought Alisson for 70 million. But oh well, that's a stupid transfer, but make of that what you will. But it seems that Morata's not playing well for Chelsea, and there's never a last time for everything. Morata's always playing poorly for Chelsea. A 6.0, which is exactly what we need at the moment. And to be fair, it looks like we're not dominating Chelsea. We're playing very well. And this is very pleasing against a team that is second in the tab. I knew that was going to happen with Xhaka. But a good interception from Mustafi. But stupid defence there means that Chelsea get one back. And that was one we really could have possibly gone without conceding quite easily. Let's just have a look at this. So Xhaka just plays it around for quite a bit. He could have even back-heeled it to Monreal. But no, he just stands there. Let Willian take it off him. Pedro, it's a decent cross, but Kovacic got to it. Quite a poor save from Cech, to be honest. He should have got to that. But nonetheless, Chelsea are now back into this game, which isn't fantastic for us. What I was going to say, though, is that we're playing very well against a team that are second in the table, and it looks like Manchester United are running away over it this season. And funnily enough, it seems from this update itself, I'm watching a few FM Let's Plays at the moment with this update, particularly Captain Goodspeed with West Ham / Wolves, and Loki Doki, who's done the 100 simulations. It seems that Manchester United seem to do well generally, so whether that's just the FM editor supports Manchester United, I don't know, but Manchester United seems to be doing a little bit better, and Wolves are extremely overpowered. But apart from that, it's a very good save, and as always, thank you very much to him, or else we wouldn't be able to do this updated database. But we've just given away. We haven't given away, that's alright. Practically the opposite of what we wanted, of what Chelsea wanted, really. We thought it was a penalty, it's a free kick to us, and Pedro's just been sent off. An influential player on the pitch, and as well, Chelsea are now down to 10 men. Can we capitalise on that one absolutely straight away? No, of course we can't. Koscielny, lovely pass to Robben. Robben, gets dispossessed by Azpilicueta. Willian to Morata. Can Morata actually do something for the first time he's been at Chelsea? But Xhaka intercepts that one. Nice stuff. Inch-perfect tackle, apparently. Don't bugger about now, Mustafi. You haven't. That's good. Monreal. Granit Xhaka. Torreira. Oh, stupid passing there. Morata's through on goal. But Cech saves. I'll tell you what our problem is. It's ball control. We cannot control the ball whatsoever. So we may as well just go for direct passing because we can't hold onto the ball for toffee. So actually, I might put the instruction on to dribble less. Yes, let's do dribble less. That might actually work. Because we've been caught a few times in this game just sitting and chilling and not really doing much with the ball. And then we get the ball took off us. That might be a good tactical decisions there. Let me down in the comments if you think it is as well. 25 minutes to go, though, here at the Emirates. Monreal's been booked. Yeah, it'd be a good idea to get him to ease off tackles. Ozil, nice ball into the box for Lacazette. Oh, it's just off the post. It pretty much beat Kepa in their goal. I'm going to call him Kepa rather than a ball. As a black, yeah, it doesn't really work, does it? Lacazette's taken a knock. It's a tight calf. Let's bring Aubameyang on, just for the case that we don't want to excruciate Lacazette's injury and damage him anymore. Let's bring Elneny on for Xhaka as well while we're at it. 15 minutes to go. I'll be quite happy with a draw, but a little bit disappointed as well, because the goal we did concede was a bit stupid, but they have got 10 men now, so we should be going for the win. We don't want to fall into the same trap we did against Everton, and really, we didn't utilise the man advantage we had, but it looks like it might be the same here. I don't believe it. Chelsea down to 10 men. I'm not even going to watch the replay. Chelsea down to 10 men. And we can't capitalise. It's rather them that are capitalising. They've lost Pedro, one of the most influential players, and still they're beating us. It looks like that's going to be the result. 1 minute to go here of normal time. That's ridiculous. Twice we've been caught with that. The side's gone down. It doesn't make any logistical sense. Their side are down to 10 men, and we still go and lose. We've got one more chance, though. Aubameyang to Welbeck. Can Aubameyang actually do something? No, Welbeck can't, though. He's just been dispossessed by Rudiger, I think. There, no, it's Christensen. Cahill, of course, is going to hold this one up. Wouldn't blame him for doing that. Cahill. Back in. Liechtenstein, good stuff. Ozil, we got a very much last-minute chance, but we just can't pass it very well, to be honest. Our whole game's just rubbish, to be quite honest. We can't pass. Our ball control's rubbish. Look at that. Just another pass from El Neni, and it's gone awry. It's ridiculous. Liechtensteiner. Again to Robben. That'll be it. Six-point swing, that is really, isn't it? And that's really disappointing. Because that is quite literally, that game and the Everton game was 6 points that we should have got. At least we should have got a point in those games. How long's like is that out for? Only a day or two, that's fine. Yeah, let's send the assistant and let's see. Let's hope that Wenger doesn't get the better of us at the Emirates again. Right, here we are for the second game of the episode. I don't know why Fabinho's at right back for Liverpool. I don't get that. Look, he can hardly play there. Plus, they've got Alexander Arnold and Joe Gomez on the bench, which are perfectly good right backs. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, for the second game of the episode, against Arsene Wenger's Liverpool, believe it or not. So we've got Petr Cech in goal, only 4 changes for the day's squad. We've got Bellerin and Kolasinac replacing Liechtenstein and Monreal, and then El Neni and Ramsey replacing Torreira and Granit Xhaka. We've had the players working on ball control this week, but it's only bit 3 days. So the effect might well be a bit minimal. But he's a bit of an old fox, isn't he, really, Wenger? You know, he's a bit unpredictable, and Liverpool did beat Wolves 2-1 in their last game, and whilst that would be, you know, a decent result, considering Wolves are in 3rd place at the moment, it seems that the new management fever at Liverpool is definitely serving them well. Another sacking as well has been Pochettino at Tottenham, and I have to say, if we don't book our ideas up, we're going to be following them pretty shortly after, because after this game we could possibly fall into the bottom half of the table. At the same time, we could be up to 6, so it's a massive 6-point swing. Every game is now, even in this, particularly in this festive period, in fact. Well back on the ball. It seems he's a bit injured with something, but into Robben. Robben. I don't know why I started doing that, but I was going to say Arjen Robben then. Fair enough. Arjen Robben has just scored for us, put us into 7th place in the Premier League, and that seemed like a lovely ball from, was it Welbeck? Ramsey back to Welbeck. Pulls it there. Look at that ball. That is beautiful. From Welbeck there, if I was on Match the Day, I'd draw a little graph. From Welbeck to Robben, there's no chance Milner. Even though I love Milner, there was no chance Robben was going to get there. He was going to get to Robben. But he practically just walked up to Mignolet, or it might be Alisson, or it might be Karius. It might be Danny Ward. It's Mignolet, and he just goes, look, Simon, just let me have the goal. Robben back into the box. Matip gets it out. I am being so arrogant, it's unbelievable. Kolasinac to Welbeck. Oh no, Lovren gets it out. Bellerin. I think I'm right in saying it's been a long time since Arsenal have beat Liverpool. In fact, I'm going to have a look on my iPad, because I'm interested in this. I'm fairly sure Arsenal haven't beat Liverpool since Klopp's been in charge. I don't know why Lallana's got number 17. That looks a bit peculiar. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that at all. Arsenal versus Liverpool meetings. Dear me, Firmino. It's a good goal. Record against Arsenal. Games won 86, games lost 78, games drawn 60. That's how many games Liverpool have won. Swenson put it into Firmino. That's quite poor actually from Petr Cech. Woolwich Arsenal, that was 1893. I'm not really bothered about that. I don't think Klopp's been there since 1893. Last time Arsenal beat Liverpool was the 4th of April 2015 when they beat us 4-1. Interesting. So, Robben's just got it again. He's loving it, Robben, against Liverpool today. He's got something against Wenger for some reason. So, we're going for our first win against Liverpool for 2.5 years today. Let's go for it. So, Lacazette put it to Ozil. This looked like a good goal as well. Welbeck into the box again. It's really nice to see the two wingers combining because it looks like Welbeck and Robben are going to be the two players that are playing most of the time anyway, definitely for this season. And Robben puts us ahead again. And I think what we're going to do now is go counter-attacking because we have done in the past, we've gone a bit too mad and, well, it's been a bit silly. Higher tempo, very fluid. Early crosses, I'll have to say, because it seems that Robben and Welbeck seem to like those. And for some reason, Lacazette's not getting anywhere near it. But Lacazette does start today. He had, was it a stub toe or something he had after the last game? But it didn't really matter. He's in full condition for this game. Robben again. I was going to say the star of the show, but considering that pass was pretty awful. And Fabinho's just running from right back to centre mid. Salah on the ball. Mohamed Salah. Salah to Lallana. Why can't we defend? Why can we just not... Why do we not have the ability to defend? Because we've scored 2 goals in the first 20 minutes. And this happens. Just realised something as well. We beat Liverpool before this. We beat them at the start of the season. How could I forget that? First game we took charge of, we beat Liverpool. It was 4-3, wasn't it? Robben scoring the goal at the end. So Robben does really like playing against Liverpool, obviously. Trouble is now, do I stay counter-attacking, stick to my guts? Or do we go attacking? Because Liverpool, they're not under Klopp anymore, so I suppose the style of play they're playing is a little bit different. Let's hold out till half-time, shall we? Bellerin to Robben. Robben to Ozil. Ozil to Lacazette. Shoots! Oh, it's off the bar. It'd beat Mignolet. It'd certainly beat Mignolet, but it couldn't beat the net. 6.1 rating for Fabinho. I'm not surprised he's not a right-back, Wenger. You've got Alexander-Arnold on the bench. Put him on. Right, get out there and do a bit better. I'm not pleased with what I've seen from the defenders anyway. Welbeck seems to have a bit of a niggle. What's the injury? Potential foot injury. We will bring him off then. We'll bring Mkhitaryan on for him. He's alright then, Mkhitaryan. We'll just play him as an... yeah, we'll keep him as advanced forward there. That's fine. And we'll play Ramsey as a deep line playmaker. And we'll put El Nani to... let's put a box-to-box midfield. Let's try and change this around a little bit. Kolasinac full-back automatic. And also Bellerin full-back automatic. Let's try something a little bit different. We'll keep on counter-attacking with a fluid shape this half rather than very fluid. Not that I don't think it matters particularly. But, oh well. But it would be nice to get a win here against Liverpool. Just to say we've got 6 points from 6 from our first opponent. I think that's good. A good record to have, particularly against Liverpool. Obviously, I'm a Liverpool fan in real life myself, but it seems in this save they've really underperformed. You know, they're in the bottom half of the table, 27 points. Fair enough, they're coming back into it, but they've had quite a poor start to the season, and Klopp's been sacked. But it seems the record and it seems the trend on Football Manager 2018 is for Klopp to get sacked early. I hope that's not an omen for the future. Be a bit worried about that. Ramsey to Lacazette. Oh. I like what he did there. I think he tried to chip them. I don't think it was a straight shot because it would have been a lot quicker. But he tried to chip me. It didn't quite work, but, you know, it's always worth a try. And God loves a tryer. I'm not religious in any way, by the way. And, you know, don't worry. 15 minutes left. Right, let's bring Torreira on for El Neni as a box-to-box. And we'll try Aubameyang. Because if there's anywhere that he could score a winning goal and prove to us that he should be starting, it's here. 10 minutes to go. It seems like Liverpool players shattered, so we should really be pounced on that. We'll go attacking for the last few minutes. And we don't want to pump it into the box. No, we don't want to do that. Be more expressive, yeah. We'll go flexible, actually, because we don't really want people to be involved that much. We've had 18 shots, though, compared to Liverpool's 8. And if we only draw here, that's not great. Right, 4 minutes to go. It'd be even worse, though, in fact, if we lost. We should have really took that into account. We could have settled for the point. But I'm not like that. It's win at all costs, you know, that like, little old phrase, that swear word or bust. I'm not going to say it. Torreira into the box. Robben. Robben! He's done it! He done that! I genuinely thought that was it. Now Liverpool are going to score, aren't they? Right, come on, Mustafi, get it out. Robben. Good ball to Aubameyang. Aubameyang on the ball. Good interception from James Milner. I knew he'd always come out well, but a poor pass from Oxlade-Chamberlain there. Mkhitaryan. Through to Robben. Can he get a goal? Oh, so close to Robben again. He's really looking forward and looking for one of these goals here to win the game. Can he do it? Mustafi. Nah, Mane's got it. He's quick, Mane's. Mane. Jordan Henderson. Gomez. Get to that, Bellerin. He certainly can. Aubameyang. Go alone, son. Ozil. Ozil hasn't been performing very well. Can he make it? Ismo. What was that? You got about 3 players lying in the box and then you just decide to shoot. I don't think we do deserve this. But if they go and win now, I think I might cry. Arnold into the box for Lovren, for Keita, for Firmino, to Chamberlain, just get it out. Lallana. Thank God, that was a shocking shot. And that should call an end to proceedings now. It is. It's all over. 2-2. We should have won that game. We should have won that game. And I don't know how to feel about that. Whether that's good that we're playing well but being a bit unlucky, or what. Let me down in the comments what you guys think. If you enjoyed that, make sure to leave a like, comment on the video your thoughts about what I've mentioned previously in the video. And also subscribe to the channel for Football Manager content 3 times a week and also some retro content later on in the week on Retro Sundays, of course. Thank you very much for watching, folks, and I'll see you again on Friday for episode 6 of the series. Thanks for your support as always, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.